Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you have had a wonderful week and the rest of your week goes even better. As I was doing my morning reading and meditating, this came to me. If we hold on to situations or past hurts or past grievances or traumas or anything that has been afflicted or inflicted upon us in the past, what we're really doing is giving our power over to the person that inflicted the trauma, inflicted the pain, that abandoned you, or whatever the situation was, whatever harmed you. If you continue to hold on to that and use it as an excuse for the way you are and who you are, then you're giving that control and power over your life. And I don't know about you, but I want to have the control and power over my life, but that hasn't always been the case for me up until the beginning of last year. I allowed my past to dictate the way I acted, the way I showed up in the world, and a lot of my actions, because things would trigger me because I hadn't healed from them, and I would react in a certain way and be like, well, I'm just this way because this, and this happened to me, and this person did this to me. See, I was giving that person control over my actions. And what happens is, especially if it happens from the time you're really young, you carry that with you, and you end up making that a part of who you are, and you act from that place of hurt, of wounding, of shame, of guilt, and you end up taking it out on those you love around you and repeating the pattern with some of those that are closest to you, like your kids or your family or your partner or your husband or your wife. The list goes on and on. And the truth is that it's not the people around you who are at fault for your actions. They may have created it, but we have the choice to either hold on to it or to really look at it and forgive not only the person that created whatever it is that you're carrying, but also yourself. And a lot of times that is one of the hardest things to do, especially if it's been something that you've carried around for a majority of your life, as I did, because I see the harm that I had created, the patterns I had repeated, because it led me to toxic relationships. It led me to addiction. It led me to holding myself back and shrinking down. It led me to putting on a mask and pretending I was someone I wasn't. It led me to harming my own kids, honestly, in some ways, because I see what my behaviors in their lives before I started healing had created in them. And so that led to some guilt all alone by itself. And the thing is that you have to really move forward and become your most authentic self. You have to go through all of those events and situations, and you have to replay them. You have to relive them. Then you have to release them with forgiveness. And then you also have to give yourself grace and forgiveness and release it from yourself, because as long as you're holding on to guilt and shame and anger, then you're not coming from an authentic, healed space, and you're just creating more hurt and pain around you. And it's really a yucky place to live. And I lived there for a very long, way too long time. So I just want to encourage you, if you are holding on to things from your past and giving your past power over your present, it's difficult and it's hard, but once you get through it and you're able to release it from your life, everything begins to change, and you're able to come from an accepting and healed and loving place. So I'm going to leave that right there for right now. Now I'm going to read a couple of scriptures. First one, Ecclesiastes 3:6. A time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away. See, there comes a time in our life that we can't continue to hold on to things and let them continue to keep us stuck and from living our best life. And when we hold on to the past, that is what we're doing. Now, Proverbs 17:9. Whoever would foster love covers over an offense. But whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. See, when we hold on to all that ugliness, bitterness, resentment, and anger, we're creating separation. We're not creating closeness. We're pushing things away from us. So, I just want you to know that we all have things, but we all have a choice to work on those things and to change our lives in a much better, loving way. Now, I just want you to know you don't have to hold on to that hurt and to that pain. There is relief. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And you want to know what? It's your light. See, you can let your light shine. You just got to get through the darkness to get there. Now, I'm done. But not before I tell you I love you.